Hey, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back. Bill Bernhardt, Lobstick Outfitters, and I was up tying the other day, and I just thought of a few little things that I've learned over the years that you all may find helpful, you may not. Just things that work for me. So a lot of times, especially with my pike flies, what I'll do is I will tie in primarily in your tandems, but also in your singles. I'll usually tie in a loop right there. So that's just trailing wire loop. And I use a really heavy thread on that. That's a 210 denier. And I just really wrap it in there super tight, cross it over, lift it up, cross it over, lift it up. And then I super glue it and let it sit for at least a day or so. And I'm not so concerned about this little loop as far as strength wise goes because there's no trailing hook off the back of it. The only thing that's going to be there for is for a tail. Most of the time I find that your pike flies, unless you lose them, they usually hold up fairly well. And usually the tails are the only things that really get bit up. So this way you can switch out your tails, replace the trails. You don't have to worry about trashing the entire fly. And here's a single that I've already tied that into, right in the back there. So I've got a couple of beads on there, and I've got my trailing wire. So now all I'll do is with my tails, and I'll usually have a bag full of them, all different sizes, all different colors. And so what I do is I tie this barrel swivel, and that's a size 14. It's just an eagle claw barrel swivel, nothing fancy. I'll tie that right onto my wiggle tail. Now whenever I need to swap out or change, all I can do is just clip that on, and there you go. And you're all set. She's good to go. So now I want to change it up. If I want a little smaller profile, I can go with a different size, different length tail, something like that. You go with your bigger tails. I can swap them out. I can change them up. It's real quick and easy. So we do this all the time, and I personally have never noticed the difference whether it's you catch more fish with or without it. So all right, that's just my quick little tip, folks, and I'm going to show you how to rig this up and tie it in just a moment also. So here we have just your typical straight off brand name size 14. It's just a barrel swivel. Nothing fancy. Again, you don't need a lot of structural integrity. So it actually works out really well. I just take the barrel swivel. I take the barrel part itself, the small end, not the clippy end, but the small end. And that actually will go right inside of your vise. No problems at all. And it just sits right there, just as if you were putting in a typical hook. Then all I do is, just like I'm tying a fly, I will get my thread started, build just a little bit of a base, make sure my thread's locked in, grab my tail. So this is just a dragon tail, and that's an XL size. They'll stretch out a little bit more too. And then just real simply, place this on top and just start tying it in. It ties in just like you would any other piece of material, whether it's hackle or what have you, rubber legs. And just make sure I have a really nice base there. Quick little half hitches. Got my whip finisher today. There we go. Cut that off. Just going to hit it with a little whack of UV glue. I don't know why I like the UV glue so much for this. It just gives it a nice little bulbous look. Just kind of looks kind of neat. Not that the fish care at all. Just makes everything look smooth. Kind of like I meant to do it. Hit it from all sides. And that's it, folks. So I'll just have a bunch of these tied up. Dragon tail style, that style, different colors, the felt. Just have them all thrown in a Ziploc bag if I need to change tails, change colors, anything like that. It's quick and easy. All right, folks, take that to the bank.